Okay, hey guys, welcome in today. Got a back to school selfie project for you guys, a really fun one that I think you guys will enjoy. Got a lot of variety in it, really some basic materials that I'm going to use as we get ready for our back to school year, however this year may look for you guys. Real simple tools. I'm going to start on pencil, but you can always add Sharpie onto that. For colors, really basic, whatever you guys want to use. If you want to use crayons, markers, colored pencils, that is the easiest thing to do that. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Click the little bell on there to get notifications of my weekly videos that are coming out every single week. Alright, so how I'm going to start this out is kind of like a rectangle or a big square that's going to build almost like a frame for this. So when you start at the top, you still want to leave a little space on the outside. I'm going to start really lightly just so I can, because I do want to put some stuff over on the frames. This will be like a 1, 2, 3 selfie, I think I might call it, because I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 things over here. I'll tell you that kind of more towards the end of the video. But as you're setting up your kind of box here, go on here. Sometimes when I talk, it makes it hard to focus on mine. Okay, so that's pretty good setup. I'm going to go through that a little bit darker. Does it have to be perfect? No, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying our best. I've just had lots of practice, so I can make a pretty good one without even thinking about it too much. But it does not have to be perfect. You can use a ruler, I guess, if you want on there, but you do not have to. Inside that, then, I'm going to do another box, and that'll kind of be like our frame. It's almost like a little TV monitor or a computer monitor, since you guys are probably getting used to looking at TV or computer screens. Okay, I like that. Over on this side, I'm going to make this a little bit darker on one side versus the other. That'll kind of give it the optical illusion of being 3D. Okay, so you got kind of the basics of it set up. I think if you can do this part, you can do almost the whole project. So what I'm thinking is, in my mind, I kind of am thinking about 3 things that kind of represent me. I'll probably put something about back to school on the top here, but in the middle of this, I want it to be a selfie. So how I am going to do that, I've been thinking a lot about like the Bitmoji characters that are out, and make yourself as a little character. I really like doing character versions of yourself. However, I'm going to kind of do a basic version, and then you can kind of switch it up to represent you. I'm going to do kind of an arch line that goes down and then back up. Down and back up. Start off lightly, just in case you make a mistake. And then that can kind of continue, go up one way, up the other way. Make those a little bit even. Now, if you want to put a little line up here, that'll kind of be where the forehead or the hair will start. I'm just going to do a light version of that, because really I'm automatically thinking when I do people, there's usually like a plus sign in here, so kind of where the eyes and that. And if you want, you can do a little light plus sign in there just so you kind of know where everything's set up. You know, the eyes will kind of be here, the nose will be here, and the mouth will be here. Sometimes just putting little marks on there, if you can see that really close. Sometimes that just kind of helps the setup a little bit, just so you know where everything's gonna go. And this doesn't have to be perfect, you're just trying your best. So, on the bottom of this, we're gonna kind of do a little smile or smirk, almost like a Mona Lisa smirk, right down here. So it goes up a little bit on each side. There, you can put your little cheek lines on there if you want. Under there will be kind of like that, it's almost like the chin. You can do a lighter little line right under there. And then for the nose, got kind of a little scoop line. And then a straight line. So a scoop and a straight. Curve that edge, curve that edge. There you go. And then you can do a little random line up there. I like that. Again, these aren't super realistic, but it gives you an idea. And like I said, it's kind of a character version of your. So does it have to be exactly like you? No, it doesn't have to be exactly like you. I like these Bitmoji characters. You can see each one is a little bit different. And when you go through and create a Bitmoji character, you can pick different things. Like you can pick different size eyes, different size nose, different size heads. So if you think yours is a little different or a little wider or a little thinner, you can definitely tweak that on your own. I'm just trying to do a version, I guess, of myself. For the eyes, I'm going to do an arch line on one side, arch line on the other side. Try to make those kind of even. Like I said, it helped that I had my little plus sign in there. In that arch, you can do a circle and a circle on that side. Probably want to fill it in except for the white part. You want to leave a little bit of a white. Again, I think if you can get this part, the rest of it will be pretty similar. Realize that all of us have these same features, so it might look a little bit more like a boy now, but definitely girl characteristics, whether it's going to be eyebrows or the hair or the color or the outfit. Those are things kind of change, but everybody's really, we all have two eyes, a nose, and a mouth that look really, really similar. So those details, as we add towards the end, will just enhance it and make it more personal for you. For the eye, line that goes under there. Awesome. I like that. And then I'm going to do eyebrows. Now I got a little thicker eyebrows, but eyebrows will kind of go up and then down. Same thing on this side, up and then down. I am out here in my little studio. I don't have a pencil sharpener, so I'm going to do a little pencil hack on here. I'm going to color this side really, really fast, super duper, 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 duper fast. Give myself a little point on here. See how it kind of blends.
A little of that carefully. Now I flip it over and do the same thing. I'll kind of put that graphite. Ooh, there.
Put that graphite to a little bit more of a point. Okay, back to your regular scheduled program. Okay, so from here you can definitely design it however that you want. If you are a girl, you could always add in some eyebrows on there, or eyelashes, I should say. Eyebrows would be up here. Eyebrows would probably definitely be a little bit different for girls than boys. Girls are a little bit more kind of formed. Guys are a little bit more, I guess, messy, if you want to say that, or thicker. Girls, if you want to do some eyelashes on here, it'll definitely make it look a little bit more like a girl. And then starting to think about how your hair is going to be. Your hair definitely sets you and yourself a unique kind of thing that represents you. I'm going to go through on mine, make it look a little bit more like Mr. Shooty. Cool, I got that. I added my little ears. I didn't really talk about how to do ears, but really just kind of like a backwards C or a regular C with a little line in there. Neck, you want to add a little curve on there. I gave myself a little t-shirt line and then just a shoulder line on each side. Shoulders should come out, definitely wider, and neck, isn't really, really tiny like a little giraffe, but a little bit thicker. So think about things that could be in the background. I'll probably put something like back to school or 2020, and then think of a couple things that represent me and myself, that this is my selfie, not someone else's, so make it unique. So let's go through that real quick. All right, so there it is. I thought it turned out really, really cool with the background. I'm definitely excited to see what you guys have in store for yours. You can always tag me on any social media platform at Mr. Shooty's Art.
At Mr. Shooty's Art.
Give me a shout out and show me what you guys done with yours. So as always, I am Mr. Shooty. This is Mr. Shooty's Art Channel, and we'll talk to you guys later.